Man, let me tell you, I don't care what anyone says about Pokemon. This place, this YouTube channel, these creatures, those hacked ROM games, it is the only thing that makes life not trash, bro. Everything is trash. Not everything, but everything is weird. Everything is like has to involve the government shutdown or racism or this or that, and it's like, good Lord have mercy, the world is weird. And the only reason why I like Pokemon is because it's the only thing that's not awful. It's the only thing where people are just having a good time, trying to find something to have fun with, especially the hacked ROM community. Literally just trying to create happiness all day. Look at this. Every time I type this in, you just get nothing but happiness. Watch this. Is there a new game being released? Is there a new game being discussed? What's this guy talking about? Finally picked up a physical version of Pokemon White. You see what I'm talking about? People just celebrating and having a good time. People showing off their collections, their art. Oh, so good, man. All I want to do is come home and look at Pokemon related things, play one game for like 30 minutes, and then drop a video about something that I actually care about, and then take my weird behind to sleep. Such a fun time, I'm telling you. Anywho, that's all I wanted to say, man. I just want to talk about how Pokemon is the only thing that is not like super terrible. Like, even the people who don't like Pokemon Legends EA, at least they're making videos and getting views off of disliking the game equals money. People are paying their bills disliking Pokemon Legends EA. You know, people are spending a lot of money playing the game and regretting it, which, that's not good. And of course, Nintendo's lawsuits with Palworld and blah, 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 that's not good either. But Nintendo and Palworld, that's not Pokemon. Nintendo, it just works for Game Freak, and Palworld is a ripoff, allegedly. So, you know, Pokemon itself, Pokemon literally itself is just a great thing, guys. Look at this. So I've been making a Pokemon ROM hack over the past month. She is self-snitching. She shouldn't be saying that, okay. But this was a long time ago, so she should be fine. Which I've made now public. It's called Pokemon Reimagined as Roguelike. And this was a long time ago, so let's see how this game has been doing. This is the Pokemon community, I'm telling you. New games, just people having a good time. The game has been super outdated. But, yeah, man. That game is super outdated. Lord have mercy. Is there any new games being released today? Let's see what is happening. Okay, that's loud. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was so loud. You know why I'm sorry? Because that was loud. Okay, so this is a... Oh, wait, hold on. You can't tell me these are the latest games. Oh, no. What's new? What's new, Scrappy-Doo? Okay, so here's what's new, and this is where I come sometimes just to, if I have a hard time finding a game to play, you gotta scrape the bottom of the barrel sometimes and hit a forum. That's how you know you're not doing well, when you gotta go scrape a forum. So, let's see what we have here. Pokemon this gym of mine, Pokemon Arcana Force, I don't know what that means. I like this one. This sounds very interesting. I see the word Emerald. I see the word Gem 9. Now my tail is wagging. Ooh. All right. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of words, which means that this game is not going to be easy. When you see a lot of words like that, just get ready for some BS. 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 When I'm looking through a hacked ROM description and I scroll like this, oh my god. This is going to be annoying. Look at that. I'm not even reading any of that. I'm just scrolling, just seeing how annoying this is going to be. It's like, ugh. Okay, Pokemon Emerald, you're going to be super annoying, aren't you? Increase the Davnax hidden search probability by 10%. They've added back the man at Slightport Market. he sells a lot more now. Ooh, some minor updates and improvement. Wow. Okay, I've played this game 3 times. Never beat it because got super bored. It's one of those games where there's like too many things. You know what I mean? It's like bro, I'm not going to sit here all day and do all this. Oh yes, I'm also thinking about getting back into a Final Fantasy Tactics game, but Lord knows we don't have time for that. I don't got time for that. I'm getting older, guys. I don't have time for that. Okay. The only thing I'm making time for is Pokemon Infinite Fusion. We're making time for that. On my mama. Hey, on your mama. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so, yeah, that's all, people. That's all I wanted to say. No breaking news in this video. Just wanted to say that, once again, man, I just love this community, brother. I am so blessed to be a part of a community that doesn't blow absolute chunks. You know what I mean? It's like most communities are not good. They're weird. The people that are in them are... Like, think about it. Okay, I'm a sports bettor. Okay? Obviously, I don't... You know, the people that watch and play sports and all that, it's like, come on now. I don't have time for all that beer drinking loud nonsense. Okay? I don't like hot dogs. I don't like beer. And the sun is not fair to my complexion. Okay? So, no. No. And also... I love JRPGs, but the people that make them don't speak my language, and they don't care about me. I'm an American. They ain't worried about me. So JRPG people don't worry about us, okay? And then there are not even a lot of translated JRPG games in America anyway. So it's like I gotta go learn Japanese if I ever want to have the gaming time that I really want to have. You know what's sad? Is that the only way I'll ever be 100% happy is if I learn Japanese and move and create a Black American community in Japan and then bring everybody that I like from America over there, I guess, and build like a nerdy community and just stay there till I die. And it's like I have to learn Japanese if I'm ever going to consume all the stuff that I want to consume, because there are like 50 animes, you know, that I've been collecting over the years that I want to watch because they're not in English, but Lord knows who the hell is gonna sit there and read their little screen. You know, the world did it for Squid Games and other shit like that, but I am not about to sit at my house and read subtitles all day long. That's crazy. I have so many better things to do. Oh, before I go, we can quickly go over this anime list here. Okay, why not? Because this is my childhood. I had enough time to watch all these shows, thank God. Oh my goodness. Let's begin with Naruto, aka my boy Naruto. I am a Naruto nerd. I love Naruto up into Boruto. Boruto is horrible. You have to watch like 150 episodes of Boruto until anything actually relevant happens, which is crazy. And then the show literally goes from terrible to amazing for like 30 episodes and goes right back to being terrible. So Boruto is a very hit or miss depending on what arc you're in. Some Boruto arcs are just like, bro, why would they even make this? It's like, what is going on? So, but I think the creators of a Naruto would be disappointed with Boruto. I'm sorry. It's like there's no way you could take a classic Naruto and even compare it to something as horrible as Boruto. It's like, Lord have mercy. And Boruto, the second half of the story is obviously going to be incredible, but you got to go through the first half of garbage to get there, obviously. So God bless anybody who just started watching Boruto. I know it must be rough. Woo boy. Woo boy. Anyways, we're going to the Legend Dragon Ball Z, obviously one of the greatest anime of all time. Super repetitive, but it's good repetitive. It's like a hot girl. It's like, yes, I would like to see her face again. Repetitive is not always bad. Sometimes it's very, very good. So it's extremely repetitive, but it's the best repetitive anime on Earth, and it has one of the greatest video game series on this entire planet, okay? You could literally, you know, it has Dragon Ball Z was one of those games where you could turn off the TV and music and lights and everything and just be submerged in something incredible. It was the only game in which you could like literally just sit there and stare at the screen and not care about anything else. It was incredible. This was before cell phones, people. Before cell phones. Anyways, One Piece. Oh, Lord have mercy. If you have time to watch One Piece, good luck and God bless. You should stop and do something else with your life. Because you are wasting a lot of time, okay? Because there are like 1,000 and something episodes, and just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't start One Piece. If you're on episode 800, slowly grind to 1,000. Go work out, go invest money, go do something else, because the economy is trying to eat everyone alive. But if you are on episode like 100, just give up. Just stop. Like just and if you're reading the manga, good lord, just stop. You're wasting too much time. I've been watching One Piece my entire life. Like this is a lifelong thing. Like it's not a One Piece is not a thing you can just pick up tomorrow morning. It's like, girl, no. Boy, bye. Like this, no. It's too much. As someone who was sitting on episode 1,000 for like a year, it took me half a year just to get through all of that because I was stuck on episode 1,800 whatever. Excuse me, 1,000 whatever. So next we're going to be talking about Death Note. Obviously that's a classic one. It's a little bit slower, but it's a little bit more of a thriller, psychological, in your face, in your head, in your mind, rent-free. It's really fun, and I would watch it even for free. I do. I watch all this for free. Watch everything for free. Okay, so next is Attack on Titan. Honestly, if you want your chest to feel like it's about to rip out of your body every 5 seconds, then this show probably caused anxiety. Like if you didn't have anxiety and you watch this show, you probably got anxiety now because it's a show that creates anxiety. It's a nail biter. It's crazy. It gives you goosebumps. It's weird. I wouldn't recommend it for children because I just feel like it's too insane in the membrane, okay? So, Fairy Beyond Journey's End. For some reason, I have a hard time caring about all that fairy tale mumbo jumbo stuff. I don't know, whatever, but it's fine. It's good. Obviously, it's on this list, so it's whatever. But I can't believe that show made this list. It's whatever. I guess it made this list because of how popular it is, but it has to do with just simply popularity and hype because I watched it and it didn't change my life. So in this list it looks like life-changing anime. So, but I already see 2 anime on this list and I'm like, really? This really? Anyways, but clearly I need to watch it again or watch it or complete the show because I didn't complete it. But I'm shocked that Frarian is on this list. Anyways, Bleach, OMG. Bleach is the weirdest anime on earth because every arc of Bleach is completely confusing. It's like in 1 minute they're in like a high school and next minute they're like in a different dimension, Hueco Mundo, and the next minute they're like back in the Soul Society or whatever, and it's just like, bro, like the show is actually outstanding. And the only reason I kept watching this show was because the music was really, really hypnotizing. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the Bleach music that gets into your skull. And if you let the Bleach music sink into your head, maybe that's why they call it Bleach, because it stains your brain. Like you can't stop. You could, if someone played the Bleach soundtracks right now, or even the OST or background music, it just hits. It hits. It's some good shit. My Hero Academia. There are no words that need to be said about this show. No words can do this show justice. I just watched the last episode that was released, and boy, let me tell you, I don't even want to talk about this show because this show deserves an entire episode on it. This show deserves a standing ovation, okay? Demon Slayer. This show has fought for its position, okay? This show is one of those shows where you think it's not going to make it and then it sticks the landing, okay? It's good. It's great. We're going to move on. Full Metal Alchemist. Woo-wee! Half of these shows wouldn't even be on this list without your boy Full Metal. He's the granddad Full Metal Alchemist has a gray beard basically. So shows like Farian or Full Metal wouldn't even probably exist without shows like Full Metal. Like they created, they walked so those shows could, excuse me, Full Metal crawled so those shows could walk. Okay, One Punch Man. It doesn't deserve to be on this list in my opinion because it's too silly, but it's earned its spot because it has a good superhero storyline to it, I guess. But the silliness, if they reduce the amount of silly nonsense in this show, it would 100% is one of those shows. It's good, but it's only good because of the fight scenes and the overall silliness. But I think it's just really silly. It's good, but silly. Black Clover. Black Clover is... it's once again, Black Clover and Demon Slayer are two shows that have fought for their position. Okay, they're two shows that don't belong on the list that have fought for their right to be on this list, basically. Okay, if this list was America, there are immigrants that have fought for their immigration, basically. They fought their way in this list. Okay, Black Clover is terrible unless you give it a chance. Like, it's bad, but you gotta keep watching episodes and then it gets good. Okay, so Black Clover is a little bit of a Boruto, where it's bad, but then it gets better. It gets better. Okay, but you gotta get through all that. You know, that's the bad thing about shows like Black Clover. There's a whole lot of hoopla that you just want to kind of skip, but you shouldn't, right? And some of the characters, I'm like, man, this show was not written that well. But the fight scenes and the story kind of fix it. But whatever. Fairy Tail and Full Metal once again are the ones with gray beards. You know, it's a lot of people don't like Fairy Tail, and a lot of people have not liked Fairy Tail. Because Fairy Tail is, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the way people treat and feel about isekais isekai anime when they first released. That was kind of the sentiment Fairy Tail got. It was a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but Fairy Tail is a very immature show, if that makes any sense. It's just very immature. It makes you, you have to be young to be a Fairy Tail fan. It's kind of hard to be a Fairy Tail fan as an adult, in my opinion. I don't know. If you're an adult that likes Fairy Tail, it's because you liked it as a kid. I don't think there are any adults that have watched Fairy Tail for the first time and fall in love with it. I just don't believe that. I'm sorry. Pokemon. There's nothing needs to be said about Pokemon. You already know the drill. It's Pokemon. Duh. Jujutsu Kaisen. Ooh, he's a younger stallion. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen is a little younger than My Hero. A little younger. Jujutsu Kaisen and Farian are in the same boat. They're the newbies. Jujutsu Kaisen and Farian are the young boys. Demon Slayer and Black Clover are like the young adults. They grew up a little bit. The old men in the room are the Narutos, the Borutos. Those are old men. One Piece is actually a little younger than Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but it's still there. It's still there. So Jujutsu Kaisen, One Punch Man, and Farian, they're the youngest ones. They're the most recent boys. And Farian and Jujutsu Kaisen, they're the young ones. But here come the classics: Beyblade, Blue Exorcist, blah blah blah. Anyways, I gotta go. This video is taking too long. I'm leaving. Goodbye.